Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's show. And today I had a lot of prompts to work with, both on Janet's stream earlier today and Rebecca's. But I'm going to try to work with Janet's prompts, and then, of course, do a little bit of sewing today, too, as you can see. Tag number 19 in the 52 tags handmade challenge is to sew on text. So that is what I'm going to do with this tag today. Tag number 19. I never knew that I would be like in this competition for so long, but it is a fun thing and I like it a lot. And that is why I'm still in it. So let's look into the text. What color I'm going to use. Thought about this one. Not really sure when I see it like that. I want to have. What about this one? No. Hello, Jen, Angie. Welcome. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome. I am making the 19th tag in 52 tags handmade. I think I'm going to use this for the text. And as I told you, I never knew that I would be involved in this kind of a thing for so long. But it's fun. Like a challenge to me, because I never, it was over like 20 years or something that I really sewed anything. It was like 20, 25 years even. So this is the tricky part, to have the thread divided into two. And of course I could have done that beforehand, but let's see. Hello, Melissa. Welcome. Soon I will begin with something more fun for you to watch. Just want to do this before everything else. And sometimes it's actually fun to have it real live, not be so prepared. At least I think so. There we have it. So let's try this. And I don't know about what kind of sewing I want to do, but I'm going to try to sew on a word that says, in this case, I don't know if you can see, it's happy. So that is what I will do. It's just for the fun of it to have this 19 tag. Sorry if you can hear my belly. It's just had my dinner and obviously it has a lot to work with now. So the prompt for the week was to sew on some kind of text, but then you could of course like decorate it or do whatever you want to do with it. the tag itself. So we'll try to do something else rather than just show the text on it. And as you know from before, I'm going to glue this tag onto a little bit of a paper tag that I have, so it will be a little bit more stable. I did eat spaghetti bolognese, so that was really yummy. And then it's a lovely sunny day today. A little bit cold, but it's typical Swedish spring weather. Everybody out mowing their lawn and preparing everything as much as they can for the actual summer to come, but it's t-shirt and that kind of weather where it says like, is it summer or is it just like a little bit of a colder day today? So H did work out kind of well, I don't know. I hope that you can see it too. Oh, it's all glary from the sun, but it's there. And then we will go on and use I actually have this one from Brooke, Recreations by Brooke. I bought her slow stitch sewing kit that she had on her Etsy. And I don't really know where she got it from, but it's disappearing ink. And I can slowly see it disappear right in front of me, so it's kind of like I have to hurry a bit to see where I'm going to sew. On one side it's air and water soluble ink, and then on the other side is water. I don't know, she had a lot of those slow stitching kits, so I'm not really sure if she bought them on like Dollar Tree or something like that. Oh, no problem at all, Angie. It's okay. Just you don't have to. You can go to the replay and just have a little listen in the background, as Janet says. Gently listening. That is what I do sometimes, gently listening to all of you, just because it's sometimes in the middle of the night or right before my bedtime and things. So then I usually just have it on like a podcast and listen for a little bit. This didn't really show up as much as I would love to do, but okay. Have to have it like this. "75 degrees. I think it's something like that here too. But then when the sun comes out, it's really much more than that. Let's see if we can go one more stitch on the P in happy. And then go down to the A and as I've told you before, I don't really think about the back side of this whole thing. I'm not really the embroidery pro here. Let's see, we'll go back across to the P and finish that one off. And I don't know if I'm going to sew around these with a thread or something. I haven't really decided. Let's see, H, A, and P coming together soon. And the prompts, after this one, we're going to do the prompt things from Janet's. Just a little thing. Oh, and I totally forgot. I got a postcard from Janet today. Might be that I show it in another video. She made me a little postcard with an owl. I think it was from the prompt game she had like 1 week ago or something. Let's see, I have a lot. Do you make like double? I'm not really sure if I understand. Do you make like double prompt things from the prompts that we are making, Vanessa? Oh, thank you, Dorothy. I was trying to, this orangey yellow really stood out with the blue, of course I can see the H and part of the A, but I'm not really sure if, yeah, I think you could see too. Prompts are very fun to use, but sometimes it's like a little bit too many. I do have one of those prompt games. I don't know if you know, on my group on Facebook, I have a weekly prompt, and this week's prompt is sing. And with the actual prompt itself, it isn't really meant to be, as we do on my Wednesday live. For instance, on a Wednesday, we have like 7 prompts, and they make something. My weekly challenge in my group on Facebook is just one word. And then you create your thing from however you like, really, depending on how you interpret that specific word. So that might be another thing for some of you, but it's fun. So that is also one thing that we are going to do today, really, if we have time, that is. So there you can see the word, hopefully, and let's see if I could put in my group on Facebook. So if you like, you can join. There isn't really anything other than just having fun that counts in the group. Sharing and having fun, sharing your artwork. And I don't really mind sharing others as well, but if you share other things, it would be a nice thing to mention where you got your things from, or links and things like that, especially if you use another creators like Digi or something. Just mention the creator. Here I can actually not see where I put the eyes, but I'm trying to do a smiley face down here. Smile with 2 eyes. And then let's see, a little bit of a big smile, and the big smile, like I'm doing it right at the bottom of the tag. I always do when I'm sending out a letter or something. I'm always ending the thing off with a big smile at the bottom of the letter. So I just felt like with the happy text, I needed to have the big smile. Oh, hello, Gail. Nice to see you. Welcome. So here we have the text, happy, and the smile with the eyes, with like French not eyes. And let's see what we can do on the sides here. I think I want to add something else. Wasn't really sure if I wanted to sew anything else on it. Or just leave it as. I thought about actually like sew a doodly thing, but I'm not really sure. I'll have to leave it for now, so that I can like think about something, because I want to have it in. I'm not really sure. I have an idea, but I want to figure that one out before I actually make it. So let's go for my prompt. I've done last week. I found this book that I've had for I don't know how long, and I realized that Some of the pages are actually, there are some pages not even touched, like really, really, I glued 3 or 4 pages together and just added color. And somewhere along the line, I forgot about this whole thing. So I've done just a, doodly thing there. These 2 collages. This one, that one I've begun, but I haven't finished it off. And then these like pages. So today we are going to use the orange red background, and we are going to use the weekly prompt in my group, Sing. So let's do something fun with that. I haven't thought about anything. Let's see. Let's see if we can maybe do like doodly me singing or something. And I don't know if you have seen the doodly me before, but I'm like curly, all curly. My hair is really curly, so I'm not really doing any specific knife kind of thing. Do you have a half open mouth when you sing, maybe? It could be. Let's see. And then the curls. And as of right now, I'm just going to doodle them like this. And then add other things. Hello, Laura. Welcome, welcome. And the doodly me. Not really making anything other than that for now. And then I say collage. I think I am anyway. Let's see. Let's see what we have. We have a lot of words. And I think I'm going to use like singing words, or of course these words are in Swedish, so maybe I'll have to just translate them to you. But let's see. I realize that I have so many words, but I never use them. So it might be. Let's see. What about this one? Can I fit it like that somehow? Happiness. Oh, it's a little bit too big. That's actually like the only English word that I have. And I could do like letters, of course, just have it That one is happy, but it's on a red background, so there are so many things. Energy, that might be. Smart they are. I have so many. Let's see. We will cut that one out. Let's use friends. Because I like to sing with friends. I did sing in a choir for several years. So I need to have friends incorporated in this thing. And then of course it might be that I cover this whole thing up with collagey things. Let's see. Like that. Might even be that just doodle my curly hair on this. And this is only for me to show the world that it's possible to do whatever you like with a pen and paper. So let's glue it down. In and out and family and everything. It's okay. Let's see. Do I want to have friend stuff here? And then have notes. I'll have to take that one. Just, again, a little bit of doodle. The fun and strange thing about me singing, I never ever learned notes. And till this day, I have never learned a note whatsoever. I can't read notes. But the first time I hear a song or, on radio or something like that, I know how to play it and I know how to sing. But when you come to me with, those fancy papers with notes, I don't really know what you're talking about. That is like Chinese to me. So it's kind of strange, as I've been singing for like maybe 23 years or something. see, friends. What more do we need? Um, we do need some other things. Let's see. I have to look inside everything that I have. I could have used this one for my head, really, but that would have been kind of strange. I don't know what about the thing with this note. You might like, think that I could really read them after been singing that long, but no, not at all. I don't really know. You could sing while you're cleaning. I almost do that every time. Every time I clean or do the laundry or something like that, you can use those. Let's see, do you have anything else? We have a lot of flowers and things. Let's see what we can do, what we have there. I thought I had a radio. Oh, Happy and Son can read those. Yeah. Okay, then I do play the piano and that is really nice, but I still cannot read any notes whatsoever. So someone needs to play it, or I have to listen to the thing that I'm going to play. Because if I don't, I can't do it anymore. Like for real, I can't do it. So most of the famous songs, those I know by heart, but those classical ones or things like that, those are hard. So sing while doing the laundry or clean. This will symbolize both of those things for me. And then I might think that I'll just glue that one down like that. I used to be, but lost my voice. When you had your heart attack? That is strange. Never heard of that. I actually had some knots on my vocal cords, so my doctor told me that I had to stop singing. So that is why I'm not doing it anymore. Like I've got choirs and things like that. Or doing much of solo songs either. Well, it's a little bit sad, but I do sing like at home, but not professional or anything. I didn't even know that you could lose your voice from a heart attack. Was it like a trauma to the body or something that made? I haven't really heard that at all. I want to cover the eyes. And oh no. Okay. Let's just glue it down. Now the weather is like announcing that the glue is drying extremely fast. Oh, did you do? Yeah, the intubation could have done that thing. That is true, Gail. But from the heart attack itself, I never heard of that. Could be a thing. Let's just glue it straight on. Don't dry fast on me, glue. Let's see. So I want to have it like, I thought about just doing an open mouth, but I'm not really sure about that. So we will do some notes in here. So if you like, you can do your own interpretation of the word sing as a prompt and make a fun little creation and put it on my group. So the weekly prompts come up at the end of each week, and it's actually on till Thursday the upcoming week. So this upcoming week, let's see, we do have some birds. They do sing. Let's see if we have someone that we can. Some cute little one that we can use. There are two of them there. I like this one a lot, but he doesn't really sing, does he? That could be a singing bird. Let's see if we have a smaller one, maybe. Oh, he's too orange and red looking to me. And I don't really know what sort of birds these are, so don't ask. Let's see, do we need another? Oh, this one was a cool one. I don't know if that one sings though. We will put this one in the in this collage. I did that one in, yeah, late summer of 2020. The collage next to it. It was meant to only use yellow, or as much yellow as possible. Dropping the mic. I hope that you can hear me, because I have had a problem with my mic if it's the mic on this thing. But if you mean no, I think it's going to be fun. I don't really know. I had a little bit of a problem with it all, but technical difficulties, as they say. Oh, that one, I don't, do you have this one in the US or in the in UK? Yeah, I thought so, Vanessa, but you know, you can never know for sure in this like technical thingy through the internet at all. Do we want to add something else rather than just a little bit more of some notes? I was thinking about doing one of those. I don't even know what they are called. These, and I'm not really sure that I'm doing it the right way. Is this the right way? You know, I don't really know the name of it all, but I think this is the right way. Let's see, one note down here. And then just one over here. Doodling and, oh, hummingbird. Cliff, this one. I'm not really sure about the English word for it, so. And I thought about like doing these kinds of things would be the repeat sign. You know. And again, I don't really know the proper English words for these. Trouble cliff, trouble cliff, tribal, I don't really know. I have to look it up. Oh, that is a strange word, but we do have a strange word too. It's oh, what's the Swedish name for it? It's geklav. Oh, now it came to me, and I think it's supposed to be more like curvy, like this or something. I'm not really sure. Oh, that was a new one to me. or J Cliff. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I might be adding some more things, but this is going to be my interpretation of the word sing as the weekly challenge in my group. So a little bit of doodle, a little bit of gluing. And that is exactly what I'm going to use this whole thing for. Just to add a little bit of everything in it. So let's go into the funny part of it all. This one, it is becoming a little bit of a chunky monkey one. I'm going to add these. And as the journaling cards, I've added little bits and things. We did this one last week. It's a pocket. This one as well is a pocket, and that one is a tuck. So I will just create some things from all the bits and bobs that we have here. And just adding things really. I printed this thing off somewhere, and I have a link. I could link it in my group. It's 4 steps. These, do you mean the lace on each paper like this, or these laces? Because I'm going to have lace all over, like lace. I have more lace than, when I do lace everywhere. So for this, I'm just going to have it a little bit decorated. I had these from before, and I thought that we could create a little bit of side tuck with them and just have them a little decorated. So let's see. Back in the day, you knew the right way. No, I'm sad that I'm not really know the way. You can't really remember everything. That's the thing I've learned. I'm glad that I'm really remembering everything actually, because but me and my brain as of right now and today and for the years that it has been through a lot, let's say it like that. So let's see. Well, we have these two. Oh, and all these butterflies and things. And let's see, do I want to have just a little bit of thing like that? And this is just a little cluster that I want to add to one of the pages. And a little bit for instance, let's just have them like this, maybe. Of course, we need to have a little bit of vintage photo and not as bright white. Maybe it's just me, but I love to have just a little bit more of a vintage feel to it all. Just going to put a little bit of glue, more to hold it in place rather than just glue the whole thing together. Let's see. I do have these butterflies from the paper that I've used in this book, but I'm not really sure. No, it's cut out from, it's a little bit too bright. A little bit too bright. I'm not really sure I want to have butterflies on these. I'm just going to put this one kind of like in an angle and then sew around it to have it like a clustery thing, and actually leave all the edges with the sewing, I think. Let's leave that one for now. Might be that I'm just going to add a little bit like that. You know, smaller and smaller bits and pieces there is. And I'm going to have a little bit of glue just to hold it in place. And more of the vintage photo. I don't know about this one. I don't like it. Hello, Beverly. Welcome, welcome. So, doll it up a little bit with a vintage photo. And add more of the fun ways and things. Let's see, do you want to have a butterfly on this one? I thought that I actually would love to use those butterflies, but I'm not really. Let's see. I will try to add it and see if I like it, but I'll just have them paper clip down like that for now. For these. See which one I like better, just with the sewn on the top or added a butterfly like that. And then of course we have these. And we have to go to find the right scissors for this one. Is this, I think so. A bit of a stripping down on this. And roses, there are all different kinds. I like those flowers at the bottom there. So, and then of course use image photo. To make them a little darker. Even on the actual edges of the thing is nice, I think. Not just the paper itself, but Let's see. What are we going to do with you? The first stamps. I had this one. Let's see if I want to have it. Just cut down the middle like this. This one is a little bit more of a thinner one. And of course I go through my bits and pieces first with things. Do I have anything? This is a little bit of a glittery knit thingy. I have this. Where do I have the rest of that fabric? I wish I knew where because I love that color. And that is one thing. I don't have control of my fabrics. That is like actually a thing. Let's see this net. Do I want to have that one? Let's see. I'm feeling like I want to add lace all over the thing, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see what we have. All bits and pieces, of course. So I'll just have to look. I do have this pink one. And I don't know. I was thinking, I'm not really sure. I have this big piece of pink lace. Let's go down with here. I don't know why I feel like I want this pink lace, but I do. So I'm going to cut off a smaller piece of this big thing. And I might not end up using it, but you never know. Oh, bye, Gail. Bye, Gail. Have a lovely day. Let's see. Might be a little bit too much. I feel like I want to have that one attached like that, or sewn actually to that thing. And then this blue butterfly. So what about adding something in the top? Do I want to add something? I'm not really sure. Like this, it's kind of like coming together, but I don't know. This pink, where is the end? Or just sew this. No, it's that I'm really sure of. I don't know what to do with the rest though. And let's see. This one. I have these cute little edge flowery things. I have more of those. And so that might be a thing. Something like that. And of course, like a little bit of a vintage photo and adding other things. So do we want to add greenery down here maybe? Just thinking about the green now, not much of the flower itself. I think these are kind of done. Yes, again going to put some, let's just try. It might be that I'm using those on that one too, I'm not really sure. Just going to have them put together like this. And this one too. Just a little bit. Or what about, there are so many ideas. So those will definitely be done. I'm not really sure about this butterfly, but I want to test it out. So look into this one. Not sure about what to use. I do have, I'm going to show you, for those of you who don't know, I have Kara Brandon Creations freebies here that I am going to use in my journal. This one is from last week, and she has a lot of beautiful creations actually in her Etsy. And This is just a little sneak peek of what she has. This one. And these. So I will add these to the creation as well. And I will put her links afterwards in my video, just because I think that she makes an amazing job when it comes to like creations like this. Really, I love her work. So let's see, can we use anything of hers on the tag? I think I'm going to cut these ones out, the small little ones here, a little bit label. And then of course more flowers and things from the magazine. Let's see, I do like this butterfly, but it's a little bit of a cut off there, so might be like that. And then let's look into this magazine that we have. Let's see. Flowers like roses, of course, is a nice one to use, but let's look into some other cute little thingies. Let's see, I like those. It's a little bit too big. Let's see, there are so many nice ones. Almost to the point that I don't want to cut anything out, but oh, these. Back from the nap, welcome back. I will definitely use these. Sorry for that. Or do we want to have... Let's cut this one. And I will cut it like this for now, but I do like those like purpley pink. And then we will see if it will work. I don't know. Just half making this like a little quick cut out. So let's see if we can place these ones. Beautiful purple pinkish flowers. Of course we use them. There is, let's see, it needs something else though. What more do we need? maybe a little bit of a fabric in the background. Let's just put this one in the background. On this one, and there, just to add a little bit of interest. Yep, I think so. Wrong scissors again. Just so that you can see, I am actually going to put a little bit of glue because it's more fun if you can look at the creation rather than just have them papered on. I'm going to sew this, so that is why I'm just having a little bit of glue to have them like somewhat attached together, so I know where to sew. You could do the same thing with these. Yeah, but it's your body telling you that you really need to sleep, Angie, so that is important. Just do it. Let's see, we have this one, like that. A little bit of glue in the middle there for this lace. And this, like that. This one. I'm not really sure if I want to have it placed there or something. And then some greenery down at the bottom there. This will be a little bit harder. Lace. Rose stamp. The full one there. Let's just put it down like that. And then the blue butterfly. Like that. And then I have a magazine with these flowers and more of the greenery like this. I'm going to cut it out and place on these two tags. And then of course we have this plain little one. I'm not really sure if I want to have the butterfly on this one, but we will try. And then that. And just place it down with a little bit of glue. And the background there, like that. It might end up a totally different thing, but that is how I feel as of right now. And I'm not really 100% sure about this one, if I want to add something else to this or not. But I feel like I need to think about it just a little bit. So these will be added to the journal. And as you can see, there are more of these things. Like these are only the ones that I've really cut out of. So let's see, we can actually do this one. These are like journaling cards. And not really sure which way I want them to go. I do like that one. This is the difficult part to see. That would be the right way. Place that one down there. And then have let's see, do we want to have that one flower? I do like the combination of this pink here showing up on the lace. So I will combine those two. But I don't know about flowers. What do we want? I'll have to cover that one for something like it's a Valentine ephemera card, and I definitely don't want it as a Valentine thing. But I will put these together just because I don't know exactly what flower or thing I want to add to. It's just that I know that these will go with this particular card. Let's look into this one. It's one of those that I've actually like had them, you know, in my stash, never ever used them. And the only thing with it is that, you know, you have your favorites, and this isn't really one of my favorites. So that is why I just have to do a little bit of vintage photo on this one. Hello, Deborah. Welcome, welcome. We do have zip codes just like you. We do have. Hello, Brenda. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we have like a street address with a street and with the number of the house, and then the zip code, and then the city name. So it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's not really as long of codes or like as complicated as for me, like as complicated of addresses like yours in the US, but that might just be the thing of, you know, we have short postal zip codes and things like that. Let's see, I do want to have these. And as these are full stamps, I just use my scissors like this with the scalloped edge. I definitely want to cover that one up. Oops, so I'm going to put it down. Just need to have a little bit more brown good feel to this. and then put it down there. And just again a little bit of glue because I don't know if I'm going to sew it. Something like that. What if, do I want to have your beautiful down there show? I'm not really sure. This is a little bit too short for the edge. So let's look into what we can use. Oh, that's a short one too. This is too short to use if I want to cut it apart. No, it's a little bit too cute. Then we have to go and look for the others. No, I have other laces, you know that, but I would rather use what I have in scraps first, then just have to cut up more and more and more of the old scraps that we have. I have this cute little thing. I don't like that one a lot. Maybe that's a little bit too cute of a Valentine thing. It's a little bit too cute, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I will cut this one just in case I want to use it. That might be that I want to use it anyways. I'm not really sure on the pink one though. Let's see. Flowers, butterflies. I do want to have, I don't know why I keep coming to these, and I thought that these would like go as there must be something there. Let's look into the butterflies. I will contact you, Angie, and you will get it from me. No problem at all. Let's see. Welcome back, Vanessa. I want to cut it off with the pink, so I'm going with these flowers, I think. I think I'm going to add a little bit of another. Let's look into it. I will cut these ones out of the whole picture here, and then there might be a thing or two that we can use on that one side, but I'm not really sure. I will. I know Janet's address, and you will get it from me. I promise you. And after my live, I will look into it. Are you a member of my group, Angie? If so, I can send you a message there, a private message. Otherwise, I will look into how to contact you. so you get the proper information. Let's see, this one was a little bit tricky. Let's cut these little petals up here. Well, I think that Janet's address is, oh no, I'm not really sure. I thought about her address in the Pittsfield group. Oh, I don't know if Laura has it. I have it, but I'm unfortunately I can't show it here, like here. Let's see. Let's cut this down a little bit, like that. Added a little bit more fun of a thing to these poor pink things going on this card. A little bit more fun. What about, let's see. Just that I wanted to cover it in a way that I don't really want much of the pink to show. That's the thing. I do love pink, but I don't like this particular card pink. Like that. Keisha, oh, contact Keisha, then she will have, she has it, of course. Let's see, more flower, no, butterflies. I think I have to leave this as is. Is it more suitable? I think this is more suitable now with one of these laces, but I'm not really sure. I will have to leave it as is for now. We have all these bits and pieces of more lace and more of everything, really. Just because, every time we use something, there will always be scraps. So we just have to leave this aside for now. And then go directly to Janice Nash's prompts today. They were quite a lot of fun prompts today with her in her stream. I only have a couple more of this one book. Let's see if we can pull it together like this. It's easier. I will put these small little bits and pieces aside, just so that it won't get much of paint and things on them. Is this even possible? Fingers crossed. So, I know that Janet had, I'm not really sure about it, but I think there was 7 prompts and then some extras. The first thing that she had was prompt number 1, add dots. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. So let's look into it. See, I doesn't have our dots. Or is it that I have it on somewhere else where I don't know? I don't really know where I have my dot stencils, so we will have to figure this one out anyways. And I will go with dots in a totally different way. Let's see. We'll just add dots like this with the back of my brush. Hello, Clue. Welcome, welcome. Where do I have my dots or the circles? For those of you who know me, I love my circles. So I have a circle or a dot stencil somewhere. But for now, there will be the measles on this particular paper with dots like this. And you can, of course, do different size of them if you have different sizes of brushes, because the end of the brush is thicker on some and thinner on some brushes. So I'll just do a dotted thing here. So this paper will definitely have the measles from now on. Let's see, we'll put the end of this like that. And then she had add buttons to the creation, and my way of doing that today will be through some papery ones. I'm just going to have a circle. Let's see. Let's just add some circles with doodly buttons on them. Let's see what we can do. Do we want to have more than 4? Of course we want to have more than 4. 4 is an even number. We can't have that one. At least not with in my brain. We do need to have 5 or like an uneven number. So let's put that one aside just for a little bit and then doodle on some button things here. Oh, that wasn't even a circle, but okay. You will know. It's a doodly. Oh my, it's getting worse and worse, this thing. So I'm actually just going to glue this on, I think. This, like this last real page, and this one is, this will be a chunky little thing if I put real buttons on and sew them on, because that was my first thought when I had the prompts in Janet's live this morning. Let's see, do what I have there. I think we need more than 5. Or it might not. There are 4. We will just put it there. And then I thought I missed, I'll just need to have that little part of it like that. Yep, that will do. So, do you mean the cover of this particular book? This one? I did a question mark because it's going to be, and I don't know what kind of book, you know, that was the aim in the beginning of it. The third prompt, so let's see, stripes. Stripes. This is all. Oh, no problem at all, Angie. I'm not really sure. There are so many high in name, you know, for everyone. So I usually just say my flowers, the flower thingy, and then everyone just say hey. Other than, you know, when there are so many people in the chat, so I would love to say hi and your specific name, but it's not really possible for some of our lives. And of course that depends on when it airs and things like that. So let's see, stripes. Am I just going to doodle them on, or I'm looking at napkins? No, I'm just going to doodle them on, like. It's going straight down like this. It's kind of, you know, straight on. And as they are doodles, I'm not really looking into perfection here. And you know, am I ever going to look into perfection? I don't know. I'm not really that kind of a crafter. Good thing though that I have bought myself some new pens, I see. Let's go the other way around too. Just because we can. I don't know what it is, but to me this feels a little bit like the woods. So this will represent the stripes, even though it's not really a stripe, but it's, you know, it's something like a stripe. I don't know. Do we need any more? I don't think so. So this will be hopefully the background. No, the next one. You know what? The next prompt is wax crayons or gelatos. So let's see. I do have my. I think I'm going to use my distress crayons. Let's look into the color I'm going to use. I think I would love to use yellow on this one. So let's look into some yellow. Let's do. I want to have it just on these stripes. That would be nice. Just add it on like this. Just have the. It's not really. I don't know. Do you count this as a crayon, or like a wax crayon? It's more like a gelato. Mustard seed. This one is. Trying to think about what to really create with this, even though it's, you know, it's more like kind of the background as of right now, but it might be a thing to actually create. Let's see if we can do something fun. Add a little bit of water to this. I've lost it. Forgot that one up there. Just adding a little bit of water, even, you know, like this pen, the black pen that I'm using isn't really good for waters because it's water soluble. But I want to have a little bit more of color than crayon looking. So I hope that every one of you are having a good start to your day. And are you crafting along with me, or what are you doing? Something fun, I hope. But you know, as me, I usually craft together with all of you in the lights or do the laundry. So like having some company when doing the laundry is always fun. Or just like cleaning, making dinner, or doing all those kind of things that you have to do, but not really as fun. And it's more fun to have friends around quite crafty friends around, so I hope that you do something like that or just crafting along with me. So let's see. The next thing. What was that? Let's look into what it was. A die cut. Do I have any die cuts? I don't have many. No, I have this one. I don't really know about the roller skater thingy. Might be that I have to use one of those pre-made ones. Could use those. I don't really. Let's see. Do we have enough of the dark green? I'm not really sure I like it, but it's something. It's in the same color scheme. Folding the clothes. Oh yeah, I agree. Totally agree with you, Candy, on that one. The washing it's actually like you just have to put them in the machine and you don't really have to do much. But then afterwards, you just have to really take care of the clothes and iron them maybe, or just fold them. I don't even know. Do you iron your things? I do. I mean, like blouses and things like that, but other than that, it's not really used that much. This will be a fun background. Oh, you don't iron things at all? Or don't you do it at all, or just like things like maybe a skirt or like a blouse or something? This will be the background for the next prompt, and the next prompt is a gnome. So I will just I will not write it, I will draw it. I will put it aside, this one, and add a gnome. I know that was a particular prompt meant for Nicole, Relax Cut Glue Nicole. Let's see, how do they even look? Do they have like a... Do they have like a Santa's beard or something like this, I think? Oh, this is an evil one. No. But okay. That will do. That will do for now. I will cut it out. I will have to do things to him. I don't want him to look evil. I definitely don't want him to look evil. He's supposed to be cute. I'm going to cut it around, and let them just cut into the actual black line there. Just a little bit more tight to the line itself. Do we need like a ball, like a fuzzy ball there? I don't know. That might be too small. Or is it more like a little Santa? Or like a, I don't know. This is a no to me. I'm not really into gnomes. Is it a thing? I know that, those cute little garden gnomes, those are like as close to a gnome I've ever come. Or is it like a thing in the US or other than just like collecting gnomes in the garden? I think, was it like Disney or I think you are the only one talking right now. I don't know. There were a couple of people on the stream, but might be doing other things. Let's look into this one. Do we want to have any colors on this one, Angie? I think we do. What colors do we want? What colors do you want for this particular gnome? It might be, let's see, I'll have to cut it down. It's a little bit too. There we have him. There we have him, the gnome. And let's see, we have all these red and gray. Is that a gnome color? Red and gray. Do you mean that you want this part of it to be red? Because that to me is more like a Santa. Or let's look into gray. To me, gray is. Let's see. I will go with pens first, I think. Like a light gray color on this one. Like that. And then a gray color on the little ball here at the end. So that will be the result of that one, but then we will have to add red to the hat, and we do have a couple of different reds, this one and this one. I don't really know if you can see the difference. No, it's not really showing up. I think we're going with the darker, like the Santa red one. If it's totally wrong, we can do another gnome. That's not the end of the story. You can have a friend in the picture. The smaller one, though. You can have a little friend gnome. Like this. Let's see. Just color it more even. Not really a good color. Good to color in on things, but that one. Oh, are you working on your room while watching? That's the thing. Laundry, working on your room, doing bits and pieces of everything. So let's look into it. I think that he needs a little bit of a. Isn't he looking like, something needs to be added down here as well? I'm going to have him red. I'm not really sure, but I will try. And then of course I will might add a little gray to the bed. Or even like a thicker black might be nice, just to have lines show up a little bit more. So this isn't really the end result, guys. We will have to look into this. But he is like really looking into more like Santa to me. Is it supposed to be like a real big across here? No, it isn't, is it? Or am I like misinformed or something? Yeah, that's the thing. It looks like Santa. Let's make a new one. I will actually save him with my Christmas things. That might be, let's see. We will create another one. Another bit like that. And how did I make him? I'm not really sure. We will have to go a totally different direction on this one. The eyes. Let's go like this. And then we have the beard done like this. Something like that anyways. And then the little thingy, no problem at all. He was a cute little Santa. So I will save him. And that's the thing with exploring, like, just taking pens and do fun things. Now we know that gray and red is more like Santa, so you want to go there with this one. It's a good experiment to do those kinds of things sometimes, just to have a feel of what's right and what's not. So we will have a new one here. So let's see, we have those green, yellow, and blue. And I thought about going like dark blue or something, but no, I didn't thought about making a gnome with those bright colors in mind, or like orange. He could have like, he needs to have a nose, that's for sure. And he could have, what about, let's look into it. I want to add like trousers to him. Let's look into add him. I'm not really sure about this, but let's look into, oh, he will be more like a minion then, wouldn't he? Like if we added trousers. If we added things like that, that would be more like a minion, wouldn't it? But it would be kind of cute to have like a golden gnome. I will go with that. He will have like trousers on. I think I want to add like dark green or not really dark green, but you know, a little more moss green or something. Let's see. Okay, bye. Very nice to have you here as always, Angie. Let's see this now. We'll have to add this one green first. And then a darker one at the end. A little bit of like a medium warning, but you know, it could be kind of cute to have like a golden gnome. Like this. And then add another darker green to all this. Let's see. We have this one. I think I want to add more cream colors really to have the one that I'm thinking of. Because this is more like a bluish green. So more like that minion warning. Please, a garden gnome. And then the last green, let's look into this one. Maybe add a little bit more of a darker tint to the whole thing. And I don't know if I want to leave the buttons white. This will be one thing. And what about this darker or like brownish color to the buttons? Just going to have them a little bit smaller. I was of course thinking yellow as the minions, but we are not going there for this one. So we want him to be like a summer or springy gnome, so that we need him to be like there, top. We will do it like that, just for fun. To have him like sunbathing a little bit. You'll never know. Gnomes might do that in the middle of the summer. And where did I have the... let's see. Need to add something there, and that will be orange. And to me that means that this down here will be orange too, just to have it a little bit more of a summer feel. And then maybe a yellow hat. Let's try out some yellow on this one. Just a little hint of yellow maybe. I'm not really sure if you can see, but it's really just a hint of yellow. In the, let's see if we can add some shadowing in the back there. It's a hint of yellow. So let's see, we'll just put him up here with that one. So that will be the whole creation. I'm not really sure of what I think, but this was the prompts that Janet had on her stream today. So let's just see. And the gnome itself was for our lovely Nicole at Relax Cut Glue. So there we have, let's put something. Almost feel like we need to have, do we need to have some words? Or is it okay to just leave him like this? Let's look into the words I have, just those, the regular words. I have so many of them, so let's see. The best of the most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with a heart. No, that one doesn't suit this particular gnome thing. Throw kindness like confetti. That one I like a lot. And I don't know, it might be confetti in the background. with all those dots. So we will go. Oh, helping a neighbor is a good thing. So let's see. I think I'm actually going to put orange around this word thingy just to have it pop a little bit. Where do I want to put it? I think I want to put it down here with a little orange on the sides of it. And let's just cheat a little bit and make it. Going just around. And as I've told you before, it's my way of like emphasizing the whole thing. You can of course do it with your inks and things, but sometimes I think it's a little bit more easy to just take a marker like this and go around. So in that case, it just shows up a little bit more, and I could go in changing just a little bit with this. And then use this whole thing. Throw kindness around like confetti. So that will actually be the last thing that we do today. So this creation, kind of a fun one. And this, I'm not really sure, it says happy, but I think I'm going in doing something else with it as well. Just going to sew, like outline the actual things there. I'm not quite sure what to do with it. And yeah, what have we really done? Haven't really done much. All little bits and pieces of all these strange looking things so far. Oh, how I glued it all together. You know, these, haven't quite figured it out yet. But there will be something going on with those. And as you know, I have my IG account and I will show it there. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda. It was kind of a fun thing, and you know, garden gnome it is with the trousers and everything, even though it's a little bit minion inspired. Like, so, haven't really done anything else. I'm like asking all of you. Next. On Thursday, next live, I'm going to make this piece. I've done 2 puzzle pieces with the Centangle, and I'm going to do the next one on Thursday. And other than that, there will be videos up Wednesday, Friends Day. I don't really know the name anymore. Friends Day on a Wednesday. That's the name. And other things, I will be at Vanessa's channel on Thursday mornings, and that is 10 a.m. Eastern. So 10 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday on my channel, with Friends Day on a Wednesday, and Thursday morning 10 a.m. Eastern on Vanessa's channel, and then I will be live again here on my channel at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. And then we will start it all over again next week. And then, of course, there might be a video or two or three, I don't even know, throughout everything else going on. And I would love to see what you create. So it would be really nice if you could put a picture or two up on my Facebook group, Mrs. Gigi and Friends. And just share, have fun. Till next time, and bye everyone.